Here we go. You know what? I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?
I love that intro. Shout out to King Dave. Welcome to Sauce in the City late night comedy game show where me and my funny friends bring fun and games our way to your late night arena. This is a live show, and guess what, y'all? I'm only responsible for the intros. That's all I got, okay? After the intros, you're on your own. Funny friends, I did say, and tonight they are going to have it their way. You guys are about to see what we've been working on all this time right in front of your very eyes. Please comment on their performances because we will be grading their game at the end of each one of their favorite games of the night. So, like I said, I've got funny friends in the studio and they are ready to take it away. Remember, I'm only responsible for the intros. First up, we got Randy Holton all the way from Tampa, Florida.
Hello, Brenda. Hello, everybody.
It is so good to see you, Randy. Are you ready for tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, uh, my mic is off. Your turn, your time to shine. Let it happen.
Okay, all the way from Tampa, Florida. I've survived 2 hurricanes. That's the good news. The bad news is we're right back in the hurricane season. Jeez. But we have some other people to play tonight, of course. And so let's go with the new guy that's right off the get-go. Why we're going to throw him right into the fire. No pressure. Right into the fire. Tomato is here.
Tomato. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm Tomato. I'm from Fort Myers, Florida. I've been doing stand-up for about 2 years. I know my fair share about them hurricanes as well, and I'm not too worried about it now that the President Trump is back with his magic Sharpie. He'll be able to just make them go away.
Are you in a flood zone down there?
I am in a flood zone, but I can see a not flood zone from my house. It's literally the stop sign at the end of my street. So I don't think I'm actually in a flood zone.
Well,
I can walk out of a flood zone.
Were you there for Helena or Milton?
I was here for Irma and whatever the next one that was that sucked. Ian.
Well, I guess the main question is, do you have a boat?
No, I've got a roof.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
All right, well, you're good then.
Yeah.
But it's good to see that you're, new first time on the show, and it's
Excited to be here.
It's gonna be good times. Good times. You want to introduce the next person?
I
I'll give
do.
you Nikki. Introduce Nikki.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Nikki. I'm sorry, I haven't learned everybody's names yet. Nikki Halstead.
How's it going?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Great.
Yeah. My name is Nikki Halstead. I'm a comedian. I've been doing it about just slightly over a year and a half now. Hailing all the way from Jackson, Alabama, currently in Springfield, Missouri, just floating around like a leaf in the wind. And y'all was talking about hurricanes. I was close enough in South Alabama to get the rest of Katrina back when that one hit. So it really took out New Orleans, and then it hopped over and said, let's take out the bottom of South Alabama too. So that was my introduction into hurricanes. And let me just say, I'll take that one and only that one, and I don't want no more.
That was a category 4, wasn't it? Or 5 or something? Crazy.
It was a 5, I think, friend. And I just remember we still had a home phone at the time, and I was talking to my friends, and doggone, all I heard was kaboom. And this big old hunk of tree just come straight down on the place we stayed at. I said, "Oh Lord!" So it's definitely nothing to be played with. I wasn't floating, but we was close. It was a little soggy. So
Do you own a boat?
I don't, but I wish I did.
Can you swim?
Absolutely not, friend. Send
Okay.
help.
Gotta sink all the way to the bottom.
Straight down. No hesitation.
Just tie yourself to a palm tree. You'll be good.
That's it.
You want to
Are we
introduce the next person?
Yes. Coming up here, I would like to introduce Mr. Funny Man David Green.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey.
How you doing, Mr. Green?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Trying to get this volume and everything situated. I'm trying to work this this Bluetooth speaker. It's playing everything but this.
You sound like you have a cold. But I think that's the speaker doing whatever it's doing.
Maybe.
Let me see who. I'm going to. I'm Funny Man Green. I'm residing in Cumberland, Maryland. I've been doing comedy a few years. You know, I've been on South City about 5 years. Yeah, ready to play the game. Well,
David,
win the game.
Do you have a boat?
Do I have a boat?
Yeah, do you own a boat?
So the last time I read anything about my people on a boat.
Can you swim?
Swim? No. I've been not paranoid. What's the word I'm looking for? Terrified ever since I've seen Jaws. So I don't.
This is hurricane
I don't
preparedness.
swim.
This is what we're doing, David, here. So
Say what?
this is hurricane preparedness. This is what we're doing.
I know. I feel bad for you. You know what I mean? When you was talking about, hurricane season and stuff like that, no, I was like, damn, didn't you just go through all that? Matter of fact, you did a show while having a hurricane.
I did.
Yeah, was sitting there holding on, was like, yeah, Brenda. I was like, wow, that is crazy.
Well, I'll introduce the next person, David.
Okay, the person I'm going to introduce is Mr. Speed Bump.
No cursing in the intros.
I said Mr. Speed Bump.
But before that, I think you said a bad word. Shame on
Who said
you.
a bad word?
You did.
No, I don't say bad words.
Apparently somebody did. But we're waiting for Mr. Speed Bump right now. That'll cost you $5, right? Saying a bad word during the introduction. And to replay the episode to find out who did it.
Hello, I'm Speed Bump. My name is Tyler. My real name is Tyler. I'm from southern Louisiana. We also get a lot of hurricane down here. The worst one we had was Katrina.
Can you swim?
Yes, I can swim.
And you have a boat?
Don't have a boat, but I can swim.
Well, you're halfway there anyways. Just tie your ass to a palm tree.
I'm going to introduce Yams.
No cursing in the intros.
I think that might have been me that time. I got to pay $5. But introduce Yams again.
I'm gonna go with Yams.
What's going on, y'all? The Yam Man is here. I'm from Washington, and never really have any hurricanes up here. Just some floods, so I think I'm safe. Hopefully, this doesn't end in a disaster. So we'll see what happens.
Aren't there volcanoes up there?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Couple
Up there.
volcanoes. I don't know if I had to choose. I think I'll take a hurricane over a volcano. Really.
Aren't you just a ray of sunshine?
Where are you at with the volcanoes?
That's state of Washington.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. Dive in those first.
What's the closest volcano? How far?
Shoot, I want to say Mount Rainier. That's got to be a few miles away from me, so I think I'm in the clear.
Now you're in the ground zero, man. That volcano blows up, you're gonna be buried in ash and burnt to crisp.
He gonna be the first one to go.
I'd
That's
say
it.
run for the hills, but that's not a good idea.
Did you tell Tomato about yourself?
A little bit of tomato.
Did you tell
Tomato.
him?
I'm a chef, you know what I'm saying? So I'm digging the name. Name's what's up.
Seems like
Which way we can cook you.
we're talking about vegetables, a tomato and a yam.
Tomato's a fruit.
That's what my wife says, but I tell her, no, I just like musical theater.
There we go. Yup.
Well,
And
yam.
my lip.
Introduce the next vegetable then.
The next vegetable, I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Joey Lee.
I heard we get to play our own games tonight, so I brought mine. Trouble. That's the name of the something bean pop game. I've been playing this since I was a little boy. I don't swim. I tried it once. I kept getting tangled up in the shower curtains, and I used to own half a boat, but then it sunk. So, and it's Mount St. Helens too that erupted, right?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, I think you covered it. Just introduce yourself to Tomato.
Hi, Tomato. Are you
Hello.
Bob the Tomato or Tim the Tomato? Or another tomato?
It's Tomato.
Oh, okay. How do you spell that?
Tim, M-A-Y-T-A, tomato.
Okay. All right. I'll try to remember that. I got you down as a cucumber right now, but I'll switch you to a tomato. That's okay. You look more like a cucumber.
Introduce the next vegetable.
Okay,
Joey.
who's left? Let's see. Speed Bump, Randy, Nikki, Rose. Let's bring Rose to the screen.
Hi, everybody. This is Rose. I'm from Connecticut. And no, I don't own a boat, but I can swim.
You're halfway home.
Yes.
That's what they did back in the day. You know, you watch Gilligan's Island, and they would strap themselves to the strongest palm tree.
Like that was not going to help. They probably would have sunk.
The water
Definitely.
goes 20 feet high. They're all going to drown.
Exactly.
Introduce yourself to Tim Tomato.
Hi, Tim Maida. We're glad you're here. You're going to have fun tonight.
Thanks, Rose. I'm hoping so.
Yes.
Well, we're going to have a glorious time. I tell you that.
Oh, we have an extra person. Looks like
Well, hey,
Insane is here.
there you go, Rose. Rose, tell him to turn his mic on.
Please turn your mic on.
There's a new sheriff in town. I want to hear a real song. Y'all know Camtown Races?
Camptown Races is the place to be.
That's Green Acres.
And saying you look like the Undertaker.
Living is the life for me. Is that it?
Is that Green Acres?
Stepped out so far and wide.
Somebody ate too many mushrooms today or something.
Joey,
Eat my
Right,
mushrooms,
the thing-
just give me that countryside.
Joey, let
Camtown
Insane
like-
introduce himself to Tomato.
Oh,
Mr.
introduce yourself to the cucumber? No, tomato.
I'm trying to spell that out. I've got tomato. Tomato.
Tim Maida.
Tim Maida. Tim Maida. Who named you? That's like my
My
name.
mom. Yeah.
Steven Sane. My crazy
My mom
father.
thinks she's funny.
He went by the stage name Lee Sane. Never realized I became Steven Sane. Thanks, Dad.
Right?
So I have to
What?
live up to a name.
I knew a dentist one time. His name was Mr. Hamburger.
I knew a dentist. His name was Mr. Hand.
Mr. Hands.
If he only works with one, that's bad.
Where are you at? Tell Tomato where you're from there, Insane.
I'm really from Brooklyn, but right now I'm pretending like I'm from Colorado. Brooklyn, Kings County.
I'm in Fort Myers, Florida, Cape Coral, that area.
Yes, we have You have hurricanes, we have hurricanes. I'm looking
Can
for
you
that one
swim?
named Don. I can swim. Well, when I was younger. Now I'm old.
You sink.
I can barely get out of the shower.
Do you have a boat?
No, but I could steal one.
You're good then. Come down to Florida. There's a bunch of them that sunk around the bay here still. Get your free
Any
boat.
gold? It's only if there's gold or silver.
You always see that after a hurricane. You go driving through the Bay Area and all these boats are just parked up on top of houses and things.
You're
Like,
lucky you
how
can
did-
find them. I had a friend, he
Yeah.
had a boat, hurricane, went back. His mom said, he wanted to take the boat out into the ocean. She's like, you're crazy. Went down the next morning, dock was gone. Oh, God.
That's it. The boat's gone. The dog's gone.
Dog's
Everything's
gone.
gone. Has anybody seen my boat?
That was the name of it. Anyone seen my boat?
But it's the darndest thing after a hurricane because the boat will just be parked up in the middle of the road. And you're driving along, it's like, hey, that's a boat in the middle of the road.
My boat's in the driveway and my car's underwater.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy after the hurricanes.
I want to buy a house.
Hey, Sane, you got your game ready? We're doing this on our own tonight, and we're gonna play our own game. Each person has to have their own game. You got your own game?
Sure, I'll just come up with them now. Nobody prepared me for this, but that's normal.
Well, you're late to the party, you know.
I wasn't even supposed to be here. I wasn't even supposed to work today.
Well,
Night clerks.
you had to clock in. There's a late call off, you know.
I'm
so
not even supposed to be here. My
Yeah.
wife said I can't do 3 shows a week.
put your big girl panties on, okay?
You're lucky I'm wearing shorts.
That's over your big girl panties.
Whatever.
That's right. Everybody put on their big girl panties.
I'm pretty sure these are mine. Nope.
But we're gonna start.
right.
I'm starting with the games here. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Let's get fired up. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm like, it's like a drill sergeant. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, your girls are.
So my game, I'll tell you what my game is. Are you funnier than that? And if I remember right, that you get 1 minute to talk about a subject that Brenda flashes on the screen. And so you get 1 minute to say that, tell your little spiel or comedy, and then it's going to go around, and then everybody's going to vote to see who's the funniest one, the funniest son of a bitch. Is that everybody in for that?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes.
Sure.
I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, all right, Brenda, you got something to put up there? Are you funnier than that? I'm starting. Are you funnier than that? Okay, all right, I'm going to do something. I'm going to talk about Play-Doh. Oh, no, here we go. Took a minute. Men only give the ladies Steve and Sane relationships advice. You're blocking the word, man. Okay. Men only give the ladies some relationship advice. Men only, oh, I'm reading it wrong. Men only Give the ladies some relationship advice. Okay. All right, I'm starting. All right, women, just give up that vagina. All right? What's the big deal? Just give up that vagina. That's what we want. And then if something, have a relationship or something, that can come afterwards. Because usually, if it's a bad vagina, you don't want to be around that thing anyways. So you already know it's like, man, I got to get the hell out of there. I want to buy, I'm looking for a Cadillac. I'm not looking for a Yugo. So just give up that vagina, and that'll be the deciding factor. If it's a good vagina, we can stay together. If it's a bad vagina, you get the hell out of there. But I guess it could be the same thing for the dick, right? Because if she don't like your dick, then she's gonna get the hell out of there. So get that sex thing out of the way, off the table. That's good or bad, and then you can talk about all the other shit later on. Because most time, if you have good sex, then you can work out everything else, right? Provided that they're not a serial killer or something. Because if they're still a killer, you won't find that out till years later, and then you're fucked anyways. So just give up that vagina, get that off the table, and then everything else is negotiable. Right? Has that been a minute? It's supposed to be 60 seconds of the spiel. So, Tomato, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, 60 seconds of whatever Brenda's going to put up on there, or something else. There you go.
Oh, same thing? Okay, so, well, I've been married for almost 15 years, so if this is going to be accurate, it's going to be pretty particular advice, pretty much just to my wife. Stop expecting too much from me. I'm a moron. I suck at things. I'm trying. When I say I didn't hear you, it doesn't mean I wasn't listening. It means I'm getting old and you don't talk loud sometimes. I love you to death. Well, I'm trying. You just won't die. I think so much of our troubles would go away if you would just change up your diet. And I don't mean anything about your weight. I'm just thinking you should eat tomato more often. Because my name's Tomato. That's a minute 15. There you go.
All right.
So we got to pick the. Tim, go ahead and pick the next person to go against you.
I thought we had to vote on those first.
Are we going to vote on the?
Okay, I don't know. I'm the new guy. I'm sorry. I'll do what you tell me to do. All right.
No, that's all right. Because I
just thought I won. Is why I was asking, and I don't want us to vote while it's fresh.
Oh, is that what that is? Why the tomato is fresh?
I think Tomato's right. I think
All right, let's vote
I think Tomato's right. I think we vote. If I'm not mistaken, we vote on YouTube, and the winner goes against somebody else or something, or maybe that's another game. I don't know.
No, let's go ahead and vote. Joey, vote.
You're on
it's
mute.
better if you turn your microphone on.
And your voice will follow.
I mean, you can do a thumbs up for Tim because you're smart, and a thumbs down.
Joey.
I'm voting for Kyle next.
What do you think?
Wow.
Joey is funnier than me. That's what you're saying?
Oh,
Is that
we're
what-
voting on who was funnier? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You kind of kept repeating the same phrase over and over. Give up the you know what. So I'm going to vote for the new guy. He changed it up a bit.
That's fine. All right, so somebody write that down. One vote for Tomato.
I got it.
All right, Playman Green, what are you going to vote for?
I'm voting for Tomato, because when he said she needs to change up the diet and eat more tomato or whatever. No, so yeah, I'll go with him.
All right. You keeping track of this, Joey?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, Kyle. Who you voting for?
I gotta give it up to my guy Tomato. He's just my kind of fruit.
I just can't beat that name, Tomato.
He
Randy
squashed
Holton.
you.
Randy Holton's just boring. That name is just boring. So I can't match that name. I'll have to think of a vegetable to call myself.
Great.
Nikki, who you voting for?
Eggplant.
I gotta give it up to Tomato. For sure. That was funny. Like, he took it there, and I was like, oh. And then he was like, no, eat more tomatoes. And I was like, all right, way to bring it back. So he's got my vote.
All right, Rose, how about you?
Tomato had more material, so I'll go with tomato.
My vagina's not making it. My vagina's all dried up. Speed bump. Who are you voting for?
Well, I'm gonna vote for my twin, and what I mean by that, my other vegetable.
And the vegetable puns continue. Insane. Who you voting for?
Well, I'm going to vote for Mr. Tomato because, Randy, unfortunately, you live in Tampon, Florida, so your vagina jokes aren't, we don't want that 89-year-old hoo-ha.
They're all washed up. You know,
I wish they were washed up.
You know what? If you're from Tampa, you're a Tamponian. That's a fact.
That's good.
Okay, that was everybody.
Looks
I think got a
like
vote.
Tomato won.
Yeah, he squashed you.
Literally.
You sure did squash, yeah.
Figuratively and literally.
He thumped your watermelon.
So does everybody else want to play the same game, or we're going to start? Tim, you pick the next person to pick a game.
I'll go Rose.
Oh, okay. So the next game I'm going to choose is the trivia game. So who wants to choose a trivia? Oh, am I just giving ladies some relationship advice?
Well, we're going to keep playing this game. So
Okay. So do I have to give the ladies some relationship advice then?
that's right.
Okay. So then, all right. So I just have to give relationship advice to ladies.
And you're going to go up against somebody else.
Okay. So I'm giving relationship advice. Okay.
That's
to
right.
ladies or to men?
That's right.
Okay.
And
No,
then you're
she's still going up against Tomato.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. She's still going against Tomato.
Okay. So the relationship advice I'm going to give to, I guess, lady, it says men only. All right. So I guess the relationship advice I'm going to give is, don't date more than one person at the same time. And if you do, try to make sure they have the same name, so that way you don't get confused. Because, if you're going to make sure that, like, if you're dating a Brian, I mean, I guess if you're talking to a woman, date only Brian. So that way you don't, if you're having sex with the same person, say, okay, hi, Brian. Because otherwise, what if you date somebody who's very violent and you're like dating a Joe and a Mark and a Brian? And, if you're dating a guy named Mark, it's on your mark, get set, go. That way, he knows when to go. Because some guys get confused, you know what I mean? So, try not to date too many different people because guys get jealous. But I guess my relationship is for men, or is it for women? I'm not sure. See, maybe I should not be dating too many different people as well. But I mean, I guess my relationship, if my relationship advice is for men, it's, try to be more caring for women because women are very sensitive.
All right. So now we're going to vote to see if Rose is funnier than Tomato.
Right.
Oh, good. I don't have to come up with another minute for everybody. I was a little worried there.
No. It's till you get knocked out.
Okay.
So if everybody votes for Rose, then you're out. And then Rose takes over. So now we're going to vote to see if Rose is funnier than the Tomato. And one day maybe I'll say her name right one of these years.
The point is nobody's ever said it right, and that's the funniest, so.
All right, Funny Man Green, who do you think's funnier?
My vote still has to go with Tomato.
Yeah.
Hang with tomato. Joey.
I'm going for Mr. Tomato too. I really didn't understand what she was talking about, but that might just be me. Probably was.
That's why you
Too
didn't have a wife for
complicated.
40 years.
Too complicated for me.
You just got married. You hadn't been married for years. You're off the grid.
Yeah, I'm still figuring out those V words and stuff.
Kyle, who you voting for?
I gotta stick with my man Tim Maida.
Tomatoes hanging tough. Nikki, who you voting for?
I'm going with Mr. Maida again.
He's going for a clean sweep again. All right, Speed Bump, who you voting for?
Same thing as last time. My vegetable twin.
Man, he's cleaning out the place. Insane. Who you voting for? Nice hat, by the way.
Red Rover in the fourth. Oh, you mean in this game? Wrong screen. Mr. Tim Maida. I heard what Rose was saying, and I heard what Rose was saying about things, but Tim, lock it in.
Man, he's cleaning this place out like a hurricane.
Oops.
All right, Tim, pick the tomato. Pick the next one.
All right, let's go, Joey Lee.
Joey Lee, you're up. Put on your big girl panties.
Okay, same one? Brenda?
Yeah, same one.
Okay,
Same-
can you bring
same
me on the
topic.
big
Same topic.
screen?
Well, I think you can choose. You could say same topic or something else.
I'll
I think
do
that
same topic. I'll do same topic.
my memory's starting to kick in a little bit.
Okay. Oh. Okay, I got it. All right, do I start? Okay.
Men only. Give the ladies some device, some
I
relationship
gotta wait.
advice.
I'm reading it 3 times now. 5 times.
Go ahead and start, man. Do it. Do it.
You women, you are Stradivarius. You are priceless. You are like precious. And you're very delicate. And find a man who'll treat you like a Stradivarius, someone who's gentle, someone who's kind, someone who'll treat you like the precious Stradivarius. And make sure he plays you so you make a sweet song for him. And also avoid all the men from Sndcty, especially Randy. Okay? So that's my advice from the Pope himself, from a Leo, from the USA. So that's my advice. Be a Stradivarius and don't settle for anything less than a Stradivarius violinist. I thought it was funny.
Good stuff.
All right. We're gonna vote on now it's between Tomato and Joey Lee. Stradivarius. Stradivarius. Go ahead, David Green. Go ahead.
I still got to go with the tomato. In the
Kyle.
spicy meatball.
Go ahead, Kyle. Who you voting for?
I gotta stick with Tim Maida. Maida's
Nick.
my dude.
Nikki, go ahead.
I'm gonna stick with it as a tomato.
Rose. We can't hear you, Rose.
Unmute your mic. Your voice will follow.
Rose, I'd like to hear your vote, really. I really would.
Unmute your mic.
You're muted.
Hey, Rose.
Hello.
Joey Lee, because I thought that was funny. I like the Italian accent.
Oh, one vote for.
You
she's
get one vote.
She's broken the clean sweep. So Joey Lee gets one vote. Okay, Speed Bump.
Thank you very much.
Don't run over that tomato. No?
I'm gonna stick with Mr. Mater.
All right. Go ahead and saying your mic's off, by the way.
I know the Pope and Father Guido Sndcty keep calling me about the Joey Lee's impression. They get very angry. We'll stay with the tomato.
Hey, the tomatoes is kicking ass, cleaning house. All right, tomato, pick your next victim.
Speed bump.
Speed bump.
What?
You want the same topic or something different?
I'm gonna stick with the same one.
All right, let's have it.
All right. So men only give the ladies some relationship advice. So my advice is, I don't know how do I give you advice, because if you don't see, I'm in a wheelchair. So it's kind of hard for somebody in a wheelchair to give somebody advice, but I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to try my damnedest to give you my best advice, okay? So my advice is, you see, I don't know. I'm all over the place. I don't even know how to do this because it's so hard to do this, but hold on. Let me catch my breath. Let me try this, okay? All right, so my advice is, if you got a girlfriend, make her happy. Get her off first. Before you get off, make sure you make her get off first, because it's always the goal. Because if you get her off first, you get off even better. The second time, the goal is that. So the goal is to get her off, and so you get off and you get pleased. You always agree. Don't ever deny. Don't deny nothing. Always agree. Agree. You get me? See, I'm trying my hardest to make this, but it's kind of hard for me to give you my advice. But I hope I gave you some good advice.
I guess you're just a patsy. Just be a patsy. Let her run all over you. Let her roll all over you. Dope. Bad wheelchair joke. All right. It now was between tomato and speed bump. So, Joey Lee, who are you voting for?
I think Guido Sarducci, Father Guido Sarducci says that the speed bump was a little bit better. He put a little bit more spice in the sauce.
All right, Dave Green, who are you voting for?
I was trying to do an African accent, but
Let's hear it.
That don't
I
sound
couldn't
like
get it.
one.
I'm still sticking with the tomato.
All right. Go ahead, Kyle. Yams. Give us some yams.
Well, I love you, speed bump, but Tim really butternutted me up.
Is those tomatoes, those vegetables stick together? Nikki, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with speed bump because my boy was spitting hard facts. Hard facts.
Just be a patsy. Well, where we at now there, Joey Lee? What's the count? Because I heard some other.
3-1.
So 1 for speed bump and 3 for tomato.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
He says
It's
he's
for-
got 2.
It's 2-1.
There,
I gave speed bump 1,
Yeah.
and then the others gave him just 2.
I think it's
So
2
it's
to 2.
2 to
so
2.
3-2.
2-2.
Go ahead, Rose. Who you voting for?
Good advice, but Tim Maida was funnier. So Tim Maida.
So now it's 3-2 or 4-2. I'm bad. I'm terrible. I flunked elementary school. Mr. Insane and that hat. Who are you voting for?
I have to go with cerebral speed bump. It's been so long, I forgot what the tomato said.
We need a refresher course.
Right, we need to give him another minute to reboot.
He won this one again, didn't he, Joey?
4-3.
4-3. That was a little closer. Not a clean sweep this time. Tomato, give us 30 seconds so we can remember what you said.
All right. Well, I guess, before Rose was giving advice to guys too, so I have a little bit of advice I had to give to a friend of mine. Like I said, I've been married 15 years. He's getting married soon, and he asked he was worried about keeping things fresh in the bedroom, being married. He's like, at 15 years, can you still make your wife come? And I told him the biggest advice I can give him is to learn ahead of time. So the second you put the ring on there, you can't make her do anything.
All right, who's your next victim that hasn't been ran over already?
Oh, we're all mixed up now. And we haven't done Kyle yet.
Yeah, I don't think we have done Kyle. Go ahead, Kyle.
All right, let's do the same one. Starting now? Question
Do
mark?
it. Do it, man. Do it.
So, first of all, when introducing yourself, you want to tell them your rights to meet them. And then explain yourself. You know, you want to let the man know that you're not an avocado. And sometimes you just really gotta go down on them real nice and slow. Like, just take your time, just kind of. If you play your cards right, maybe you'll get a stick of finger in an apple. Yeah, me.
Why does this show feel like a salad? Like a fruit salad.
Can I vote for him?
Well, you're still the winner, Tomatoes. So everybody's got to dethrone you first.
I'm saying, can I vote for him? That was funny stuff.
Go ahead, Insane. Who are you voting for this time?
Still going with Mr. Tomato because now I got a few more tidbits out of him, and 15 years, that's a long time.
That's
Same
a
woman
long-
every morning, every night.
Same vagina.
The same hallway sex. It's, fuck you. Oral sex.
David, Funny Man Green, who you voting for this time?
Shoot, Kyle took tossed and salad to a whole new meaning. No, I'm going with oh damn, that's hard.
Did you should take some speed.
I'm still sticking with tomato.
Still sticking with Tomato. You counting this, Joey?
Yes.
All right. Who you voting for, Rose?
I thought that was funny, so I'll give Kyle my vote.
All right, Joey, who you voting for?
Rose is a good woman. And I'm going to vote for Kyle, too, because he's a prop comic. I like a prop comic. We use wine and bread like a prop in the church.
I think
So I vote for Kyle.
I think the women like his yams. Speed bump. Who you voting for? Don't run over those yams.
I'm gonna go for my boy Yamster. Yam I am. I like them yams.
And the yams are kicking ass right now. Mickey, we're gonna turn those yams into mashed potatoes. Mickey, who you voting for?
I'm voting for Kyle because I love the prop comedy anyway, but he just posted the other day a dry rub on a piece of meat. Instantly took me back. He was slapping that thing and doing all kind of things, and I was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be, rated regular, like, gee. So yeah, shout out to Kyle.
Oh, tomato. I think you just turned your tomatoes into tomato juice.
That's all right. He was funnier.
You've been dethroned.
Sorry.
All right, Yams, who are you going up against?
Oh. Let's go up against, let's do Insane.
Steven Sane with his
I knew
hat.
this was gonna happen.
Is it the same subject, Steven, or something else?
How can I switch subjects at this point? What, am I going to be the only one that's weird?
I don't think so. Men only. Give ladies some relationship advice. That's the subject right there. Let them have it.
Ladies, when your man comes home, is he cranky, tired, and looks like an asshole? Well, here's what you need to do. Make sure there's some food on the table, a cold drink. Make sure you're naked. That's if he likes you. If he doesn't like you, just have someone else show up naked and make him feel better. Maybe his mom, his aunt, just anyone. He'll leave the house immediately. You have the whole house to yourself for the weekend. Or if you love your husband, like my wife, you ignore each other, and so you don't fight. We don't want to fight, so we just don't talk. It's a good relationship. Just nod at each other. Stay out of each other's way. As Carol Burnett once said, if she ever gets married again, he has to live next door. It's my second marriage. My first marriage lasted 20 years. And then she left and wanted to stay together, but I started dating other women instead. So if once that happens, it's over, women. You know, you can't date your wife and your girlfriend at the same time. It didn't work.
Yeah, that's true experience talking right there. I always instead of, they used to have separate beds back in the day. So I always say separate states is much better. Have your wife in a separate state and everything's beautiful.
Yeah, comatose.
All right, Tomato, you get to vote first this time. Is it the Yams or is it the Insane?
Oh, that is a tough choice.
It's hard. That was pretty good.
I'm gonna go Yams.
Staying with Yams.
Yeah, I gotta think that I got beat by the best.
All right, Funny Man Green, who you voting for?
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Yeah, I'm going with Insane.
I can imagine being married 20 years.
That was Cypress Hill to everybody who don't listen to rap music.
Even us white people who don't listen to rap music know Cypress Hill.
Rose, who you voting for?
Oh, such a hard choice.
That's a
I'm
close
gonna
one.
keep it Kyle. That was good though.
Joey, you keep track of this?
Yes.
All right, who you voting for?
I like Insane. His hat looks like my hat on Saturday Night Live, and he has that nice Brooklyn voice that we talk about in Saturday Night Live. Anyway, he's the only one that remembers Father Guido Sarducci.
I'm a sorry, Pope. He doesn't know what
those-
he's doing.
Do those hats make the women horny?
Yeah, his hat looks like my papal hat that I wear on the show. I don't have it right to now. I'm doing an impression of Joey Lee.
All right, Speed Bump, who you voting for?
I'm gonna go for Insane in the Membrane.
All right, Nikki, who you voting for?
I'm going with Insane because all he has to do is say one word and I'm already falling over. So,
I think it's the hat. I really do.
no, it's the voice. He's just like, hello.
What's the score there, Joey?
4-2. Insane.
You've been dethroned. The Yams only lasted one round. They spoiled. The Yams spoiled.
Dang, yeah.
Well, Insane, you get to choose your battle partner.
Like battle, who's left?
Who is left? Funny Man Green, and he hasn't gone.
And Joey and
Joey?
Wait, no.
Nikki.
I went already.
Nikki?
And lost.
Nikki and
Unfairly.
Unfairly?
Unfairly.
Well, I got to hear more from David Mann. The guy in the middle, Funny Man Green. Yes, David.
You mean
I
the
know which
black-
name.
Oh, the only black guy. Hey.
With a bald head. Same subject there, Funny Man Green. You're the expert, aren't you?
Let's see here. Let's give some ladies some relationship advice. Well, according to what everybody else was saying, don't listen to anybody that was on here. Um, be careful who you get advice from, especially if you get advice from somebody who don't have a relationship. You know what I mean? There's a saying that says misery loves company. So, you know what I mean? They're going to purposely give you bad advice or whatever they got. No, so they, you know what I mean? They have their hangout partner or whatever. As far as, you know what I mean, getting advice from, I hear a lot of, you know what I mean, females talking about getting advice from gay guys. They don't want you to have somebody because that gives them an opportunity to try to get the same guy that, you know what I mean, that you're trying to get or whatever. Who else not to get advice from? Don't take advice from Joey Lee. That's relationships. That's everything and everything.
Oh, Jesus. And don't get in the same car with Joey Lee.
Oh, hells no. Hells no. I'd rather have Stevie Wonder drive me somewhere than.
That's an inside
I almost
joke.
got in 2 accidents in 2 days driving with. And I thought I was safe. He was giving me a ride to the airport. and almost wrecked about going to the airport. I said, ain't this the same thing you did or whatever to cause the accident the day before? He said, oh, y'all wasn't thinking or something. Well, and they gave you another rental car. I don't understand. That's your white privilege, I guess. My black ass.
Hurts. I had to go to Hurts. Because
All right,
it hurts.
We got to vote now. We got to vote. Okay, Kyle, who you voting for?
Oh man, I gotta stick with Mr. Insane. He's just got that Rodney Dangerfield vibe to him.
Tomato, who you voting for?
I'm gonna go insane. Already did.
Rose, who you voting for?
Oh, Insanes was funny. Actual advice, I don't know.
You know, if I was thinking about it, I think Funny Man Green's advice was better, but Insane's was funnier. I think that's might be. Joey, who you voting for?
I'm voting for Funny Man Green. He called back my friend Joey Lee. I appreciate that. And he called back.
Yeah, I didn't call him back for a ride. I tell you that.
And I'm sorry we don't have a Black of Pope yet, but we're working on that. After Leo dies, maybe we'll have a Black of Pope.
With Joey Lee, the relationship advice is don't get in the same car with Joey Lee.
While having the sex.
Speed bump, who you voting for?
I'm gonna go with insane.
All right, Nikki, who you voting for?
I'm gonna go with Funny Man Green because while everybody else was talking about what to do, my man flipped the script and was like, "Let me tell you what not to do."
That could be. I've been down that road. Oh boy, have I been? I've gone down the wrong road many a day. What's the score, Joey Lee?
5-2.
Insane?
Insane.
Insane. You're gonna choose your next battle partner.
Hooey.
Only one left.
Who hasn't gone yet?
Joey.
Joey.
No,
Nikki.
I did it.
There's red on the screen. I couldn't tell which one was which. The
Nikki
voices
is
sound the
left.
same.
Who are you picking?
Nikki.
I think
Nikki.
Nikki is
She's the only one left.
Nikki. Yeah.
Nikki. Same subject or different?
Oh yeah, let's go ahead with the same topic, but I'm gonna play as a dude.
We're on the same train.
Okay.
You're a man right now, so.
How y'all doing? Listen, the best advice I can give you bitches is to suck that dick, bitch. Listen, don't be selfish. Don't be fucking selfish. Don't worry about yourself. You see this? Make that thing disappear. And you know what? Like, we don't ask for much. You just got to be tight, right, lifted, and gifted. Make it happen, okay? Like, we're out here working hard, you know, and the last thing we trying to do after working and paying all the bills is eat pussy. What are you talking about? Like, stop being selfish, and remember that it's not always about you. So if you can just and really don't half-ass it. We put a ring on you, and then all of a sudden you don't forget how to do everything. Glug, glug, glug.
Swallow that missile.
And you know, I mean, would it kill you to look back at us if we hitting it from the back? What is wrong with you? Again, ladies, y'all want a man to do it all, but y'all don't want to do none of it for us. Don't make no sense. Shut the fuck up, cook us a meal, suck it again. Run now. And you want to talk about happy wife, happy life, you'll get it every day.
Oh, Jesus. Kyle, we're talking about vegetables again.
Man, that yam was my jam right there. I gotta stick with Nikki on this one. Like,
Tomato, where are you putting your cucumber?
Oh, I'm voting for Nikki.
Funny Man Green. Oh, wait, you were... Did I lose my spot there? You're going up against Funny Man Green, right? Joey Lee, who are you voting for?
Okay, me and Mr. Clean talked, and we thought Nikki was a little bit dirty. She should go to the confessional booth and maybe do 3 or 4 Hail Marys. Not Hail Marys, whatever they call them, Marys. But so I have to go with a cleaner Funny Man Green. Sorry.
I thought it was insane.
No, I lost. Insane. It's insane against Nikki.
Yeah, Sane versus Nikki.
Oh, okay. Okay, still I like clean.
Not a black guy.
Insane.
Rose, who you want voting for?
Nikki had me rolling. It was really funny. She said everything everybody wants to say, but it's just too dirty. But it was funny, so I had to go with Nikki.
Speed bump. Who you voting for?
I'm going for my girl Nikki because she broke my spleen again.
I know one thing. You better hide the cucumbers in that house. Jerry Lee, what's the score?
Do I get a vote?
4-1. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead,
Nikki.
David. Go ahead and vote, Funny Man Green.
Nikki, listen, they was asking me, not you. Yeah, we're going with Nikki. She was speaking my language, talking about just 24-hour ahead. Yeah, just long day at work.
Hide that cucumber. Has everybody voted?
Yeah.
I think, did Nikki win that there, Joey?
Yes, she did.
The Rose vote?
Yeah, I voted for Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like we got a new champion. Who's left to go against?
That's it.
We're moving next.
We've spent 1 hour introducing ourselves in one game.
Nikki's got to go.
Crack me up.
Nikki's got to go.
1 hour. Damn! If 1 hour took 60-minute, are you funny now? Then nobody better not say anything about my turn from comedy, the 3-minute jump.
Hey,
we're gonna be here till tomorrow.
Never get through that. Maybe tomorrow.
This shit is funny. That's what it is. That's because this shit is funny. Nikki, is she supposed to go up against somebody?
That's the end of the game.
That's it.
Only took an hour.
Only took an hour.
Yeah, Nikki
How
won
many
that.
points? How many points did she get? 5?
1 hour and 1 hour and a full garden of vegetables.
I'm gonna give you 5 points.
I turned that into a salad. No!
All right, you guys. Very good game. I heard some comments. So as I told you guys in the green room, whose game was this? Who picked this game?
This is my game.
Randy.
Okay, so Randy picked this game. So now you guys will be given the opportunity to grade his game. A, B, C, D, or F. Fail, bomb. What do you think, Nikki?
I give it a A+ because again, like it started off just a nip slow, but then when we got rolling. So I really enjoyed that. A+ all day.
She said a nip slow. Okay, a nip. All right. And Randy, because this is a new game, right? So new game alert to people out there who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. You just like Test Your Funny, you'll get 5 points if you stay in the AB range, and you'll get 10 points if you hit the honor roll. And one of you guys is going to be the game master at the end of this episode. So, all right, Nikki, great comments. Rose, Valley, what would you grade Randy's game? A, B, C, D, or F? Fail, bomb.
He gets an A because everyone participated. We all had fun, and it was funny.
Okay, I'm digging it. All right, Randy, you are looking good because Rose over here thought that you did an awesome job, and everybody participated, and you only lost his place once, Rose. He only lost his place once, and that is a hard game. So very good for you, Randy. You have 2 A's, so you're doing good. Who's going to be your next grader?
Let's go with that crazy guy Insane.
Always. All right, Insane. We are going to rate Randy or grade Randy's game. A, B, C, D, or fail, bomb. Unmute your mic and your voice will come.
Oh, thank God you didn't hear what I was saying. I'm going to give him an A because there was absolutely no planning or thought process or planning or thought through for that game. But it was wonderful. I loved it. Let's do it again.
Hey, tic-tac-toe, 3 comedians in a row. You are riding the honor roll, so y'all give it up for Randy. Riding the honor roll. All right. So, Randy, who's going to be your next grader?
Well, let's try that tomato.
Tomato. All right. We've got to grade Randy's game. A, B, C, D, or F. Fail, bomb. What would you grade his game?
Well, I have to say it's absolutely true that was the best Sauce in the City game I've ever played, so I'll have to say A.
Love it. Default action. All right. You are still riding on the honor roll, Randy, so congratulations. Who's going to be your next grader?
All right, speed bump, don't roll over my vegetables.
All right, speed bump. Randy is riding the honor roll. Will you keep him riding high, or will you dash his hopes? A, B, C, D, or F, fail, bomb. What would you rate, or what would you grade his game?
I'm gonna go with an A+. I had fun, and I think we all could agree on it. We had fun too, you know. Let's do it again.
Okay, I'm digging it. All right, Randy. Looks like the honor roll is going to have one more butt in a seat. So who's going to be your next grader?
Is Funny Man Green awake?
And not watching sports, I think, for a second. All right, Funny Man Green. A, B, C, D, or F, fail, bomb, crash.
Even though I guess it must be my blackness. He was intimidated, and he gave me a win over Insane. I'm still gonna give it an A because, like everybody said, everybody participated, everybody had fun and everything like that. So I'll still give it an
Okay, I'm digging it. Randy, you doing an amazing job. All right, who's going to be your next grader?
Mamma mia, it's Italian.
All right, Joey Lee, in Italian, A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. That was terrible.
I'm going to have to say a C because 1 hour for one person. 9 people, 9 hours. We'll be here till lunchtime tomorrow. I got to get up early for the mass, the morning mass. So C.
Oh, Randy, the C. No honor roll for you, but the 5 points is still on the board. You're still at A minus because you got mostly A's and one C. So you're still doing good with your 5 points. Um, well, you only have one grader left. So Kyle Yamkowski, Randy is still in the A category. What will you give him? A, B, C, D, or FL bomb? Crash. That was terrible.
I'm gonna give him an A, even though it was a bit coconutty. I had a great time, so kind of getting something in there.
All right. Well, y'all give it up for Randy Holton and his game playing skills. He landed at A minus. So that's the highest grade. So Randy, who's going to be your next game host?
Nikki.
All right, Nikki.
All right.
Play.
Bring it on.
So I was stuck between two games initially. I want to play a game called Categories. I don't know if there's a little thingy for that. But anyway, Categories is where there's a category and you have to everybody in the cast has to reel it off. And there we go. And whatever it is, you got to reel off something off the top of your head. No ums, no delays, none of that. You got to keep that thing rapid fire. And the last one standing wins. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Nobody was saying anything.
Who's gonna pick the topic though?
Ooh.
I think
Well, I
Brenda
didn't get
gives
that
us
far.
top.
Because Brenda, she usually puts up the topic, and then you have to say the answer, and then it goes.
What's
to the
the
next
order?
person.
Now, what's the order?
Next. There it is, right there. We'll start from the left, right? Left across.
I didn't
What is the
see
name
it.
of what?
Left to the right.
I didn't see that either.
I didn't see it. Where is it?
That was a fast one.
It
An
was
example.
Name an animal with
with
spots?
spots.
Oh, with spots. Oh, okay.
Let Nikki read it. Let Nikki. She's the one.
Okay.
Oh, so the question is name an animal with spots. Hashtag weigh in, y'all. So what you have to do is think of your answer. Make sure you get it out as quick as you can. If you're left hanging in the wind, you're out. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So we'll get her going in 3, 2, 1. Wait, we got to pull up each individual person. Y'all don't wrap them off at the same time.
Go ahead and call the first one.
Yeah,
There.
you got to call on somebody.
Oh, Rose,
Leopard.
Randy.
Zebra.
Randy's a
Dalmatian.
okay. Yam.
Cheetah.
Okay. 10.
Hyena.
Here we go. Speed bump. Say
Leopard
again.
been said.
Leopard.
Leopard been said.
Funny Man Green.
Seal.
Let's see. Yeah. Insane.
The freckled frog.
Is that everybody? Did we get everybody in there?
Yeah.
So Speed Bump was out, and is Rose out? No, she's still here.
Where?
Okay, so I know Speed Bump was definitely out, right? Anybody?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. He said leopard. Somebody already said leopard.
Oh, okay. And I don't know what in the entire hell a freckled frog is, but does that count? Do we have a referee on standby? Is
I
that?
mean, there are. He did say frog, and
Depending
there
on
are
what Randy
some
said.
frogs.
We gonna give it to you, Insane, but
They're
I don't
spotted
know.
frogs.
All right. Well, you said freckled. Anyway, here we go. Name some benefits to dating someone who is 20 years or more older than you are. And go. Rose.
Senior citizen discount.
There you go. Joey.
They'll die soon and you get all their money.
Kyle.
They'll want to go to the Cracker Barrel.
Tim.
There's always hard candy.
Funny Man Green.
Social Security checks.
There it is. Insane.
They keep calling me grandson and give me $20 every time I come to see them.
Y'all, I don't think anybody's out, so y'all got to keep going.
More experience.
More experience. Okay. Tim.
Breakfast is ready when you wake up because they got up at 4.
Kyle.
They won't remember the night before.
Good Lord. Funny Man Green.
Don't have to worry about being teeth.
Insane.
Free lunch at the nursing home every Thursday.
Joey Lee.
You don't have to waste money on vacations because they're too old to go. That way you have more to inherit when they die soon.
All right, one more time, Rose.
Better insurance.
Tim.
They have the best pills.
Ooh, Kyle.
Know how to grow a good yam.
Funny Man Green.
Oh, joke material.
Insane.
There's nothing like a good strip show on an oxygen tank and a wheelchair.
Oh. No, Joey Lee.
You can walk slower because they can't keep up.
Well, y'all made it through 2 rounds. Nobody got cut. If y'all did, I didn't catch it. So, should we go on to another question?
Actually, I'm calling an audible. Now you guys have to lose somebody. So now we're paying homage to Sauce in the City late night comedy game show. Remember that, guys? So now you guys are gonna have to vote out the worst one. So you guys will I will give you a minute to converse amongst yourselves of who gave the worst answers, and that person will be out this round. All right. 1 minute on the clock, 60 seconds. Let the conversations begin. Who's going?
My worst one was probably pills.
That was
I
funny.
thought that was one of the better ones.
Well, then I guess I should stay.
Right, free drugs.
I'm gonna vote for Joey Lee because he said you could just walk slower.
It's true.
It is true. It just ain't funny.
Right now, I got to keep up with my 10-year younger person. I got to walk fast. He walks too fast. Go, hurry up. Keep up.
I'd second that vote.
Y'all want to lock it in?
Yeah, lock it in.
Sure, whatever.
So, Tim,
Lock it in.
when you lock it in, you got to turn your camera off.
Sorry, Joey.
It's a protest. Protest.
Sorry,
We locked in, Brenda.
Okay.
Joey, you are out of the group.
All right.
It took an hour and
Camera
20 minutes.
back on. Cameras back on. All right. Your next subject.
All right. The question is, what did you love the most about the 90s? And we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
That time my babysitters wanted to play naked leapfrog.
Tim.
Masturbating for the first time.
Funny Man Green.
That's when my girlfriend was born.
Insane.
I don't remember much. I smoked too much marijuana.
You're out. No. Rose.
Mariah Carey music.
Hey.
Well, you have to answer too.
Oh, I have to answer too?
Yes.
The food.
Keep going.
What?
Keep
Oh.
going.
Oh, we're still going around on the same question.
Yes. Until somebody
Rose.
gets out.
Rose.
Oh.
You're out.
Oh, okay. I just went. Okay.
Ooh, they ain't gonna ask me to host a game show. Not never.
Now
Tim.
you got it. Nope. Somebody's out. On to the next.
Next question. Name a bad place to take someone on a first date. And Tim.
The dump.
Oh man, nice. Kyle.
Show them that hole I just dug in the backyard.
Funny Man Green.
Funeral of your ex.
Ooh, yeah. Insane.
Your kid's graduation.
I'm gonna say Golden Corral. Tim.
Frick. Your mom's house.
Funny Man Green.
Health department.
Kyle.
The sperm bank.
Insane.
Immigration check.
I'm gonna say a date out in your car. All right. Did we lose somebody?
No.
No. So we're still going. Funny Man Green, it's on you.
Church.
Ooh.
Really? Like y'all didn't lose nobody? Are you guys that like you wasn't even paying attention, huh? That's
I
a hard
swear we had somebody in the middle.
We did. It was Tim Mater. Y'all lost him because he said
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Oh, that's right.
The tomato rolled out.
Yes. All right. Here's our last round. This is how to keep the games moving so other people get to play games. All right. Last round. Out of the four of you guys, the cast will decide who took this round. Okay. So, and that's of the three of you that are left. So first one that says, not funny. Okay. So not funny is counting in this round. So not funny, or you have nothing else to say, you're out, and then we will select the winner from the last three. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Sure.
Yep.
Right. All right, Nikki, here you go.
Last question. If you're at a wild party and everyone is naked, name someone you would hate to show up. Hashtag weigh in, y'all. And 3, 2, 1. Funny Man Green.
Joey Lee.
Kyle.
My mom.
Insane.
My wife.
I'm going to say the police. Funny Man Green.
Oh, P. Diddy.
Kyle.
Bacon.
Insane.
Immigration police.
I'm going to say Brenda Brown. Funny Man Green.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You're out. What?
Oh, he made it so far. All right, Nikki. So out of the three of you guys, I'm going to add the cast back, and then you guys will ask each one who they vote for, and the winner wins. Okay? Very simple.
Okay.
New way to play. All right, Rose Valley.
Yes.
Who took that round?
Oh, the last round? I thought Funny Man Green was funny.
Okay. Very cool. Keep going, Nikki.
What? What am I doing? Wait. Oh, we keep doing the.
No, to the next person to see who won between you guys. Come on, keep
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry. I'm here. Randy Holton. Who do
There
you
we
pick?
go. All right.
I'm gonna vote for Yams. I thought he was pretty funny.
Yams was out.
He was out.
Oh,
He was out, Brandy. It's Nikki, me, and
Insane.
Insane.
Oh, David Green then. Sorry.
Okay. Moving on to Joey Lee. Oh no, Joey Lee's already picked, right?
No,
So
Joey,
we're down to
No,
Steve.
no, Joey didn't go. Joey didn't go.
Oh, come on,
no,
Joey.
no, 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 no. You guys are just voting on who took that round. Was it Nikki, Insane, or Funny Man Green? Joey Lee, who took that round? Unmute your mic and your voice will follow.
Funny Man Green always calls me back, so I got to vote for him.
Yay! Now keep going, Kyle.
Yeah, go with Nikki. Just kill me.
All right, Tim.
Funny Man Green.
All right, Speed Bump.
Nikki.
Okay. I hope somebody was keeping score of the points.
I got David. I got Funny Man Green at 3 and me at 2.
All right, so that means Funny Man Green took this round. Congratulations.
Hey.
Clap it up for yourself. And, you get to shout out to the Academy.
Hey, shout out to everybody who voted for me. That proves you have a sense of humor. Those who didn't, wake up.
I love it. All right. In the essence of keeping the show moving so that other people have a chance to play the game, we are going to play our new game called Grade Her Game or Grade Their Game. We'll figure it out. But anyway, what would you grade Nikki's performance? A, B, C, D, or FL bomb?
I give it an A. I mean, everything went so smooth, and plus the fact that I won.
That's always good, right? That is always good. All right, Nikki. It seems like you're starting off on the honor roll with an A, just like previous. I will give you 10 points if you stay on the honor roll with all A's. But I will give you 5 points if you land at least in the AB category. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So who's your next grader?
Yam.
Yummy Yam. All right, Yams. A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. What would you grade her game?
I'm gonna grade her game an A because I had a hell of a time.
I love it. All right, Nikki. Seems like your castmates have accepted your style. So who will your next grader be?
Speed Bump.
All right. I love it. Y'all stick together, I tell you. All right, Speed Bump, A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. What would you grade that performance?
Even though I got kicked out, I had a good time watching everybody from the sideline, so I'm going to give it an A.
Hey.
Well, sometimes it bees like that. Tic-tac-toe, 3 comedians in a row. So you're still on the honor roll out of straight loyalty from Speed Bump over there. And Yammers and Funny Man Green because he won. So, but that's 3 great votes. So who's going to be your next grader?
I'm going to go with Randy Holton.
Ooh, Randy, you're living in dangerous waters. All right, Randy, A, B, C, D, or FL, boom. What would you grade that game?
I'm having a seriously ethical decision to make right now.
Oh, no. Can I take my choice back?
Let's see. So if I give her an F, then I'm still in the lead. And if I give her an A, then I could possibly be lower. Seriously ethical problem going on in my head right now.
Follow your heart.
I'll give her an A minus.
All right, ethics wins out. You're still in that A, B, or that A category. You're still on the honor roll. So who's going to be your next grader?
Rose.
Rose. All right, Rose. A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb. What would you grade that game?
A minus. It was fun.
Okay. Um, A minus. Okay, but that still lands you on the honor roll. You're still in the A's. As long as you don't fall down the honor roll, Randy will beat you if you're not on the honor roll, because that means he got more A's than you did. All right, so who's your next grader?
Insane.
Insane. Interesting choice. All right, insane. A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb. What would you grade that game?
We're gonna go with A. It went a lot faster and took only 23 minutes. So
All right. Hey, you won a point for timing, which is always very important. You got to talk quickly, get to the point, and do the game. All right. So who's going to be your next grader?
I'm gonna give it to the newbie. I'm going for Mr. Tim Mata.
All right, Tim Mata. A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb crash. That was terrible. What would you grade her game?
Game was fun. It was funny. I didn't understand the rules going in. I didn't know that I was going to say for 2 seconds and kicked out. And it was the second Sauce in the City late game I've ever played, and so organically, it's a B.
Oh, I know, right? Stab in the heart. But you still have a chance. You still have a chance to beat out Randy, even though you are at an A minus status and not on the honor roll. So, who will your next grader be?
Joey Lee.
All right, Joey Lee. All right, Joey. A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb. What would you grade her game?
I'll give her an A. It was only 20 minutes. It's like a Catholic mass. We don't have to spend too much time. We go quickly. We could have did a whole mass in that time. So
Okay,
congratulations, and we'll see you at church tomorrow.
absolutely. All right, your last grader is oops, sorry, they got held behind. Is who? Hold on. Oh, Funny Man Green, because he popped out my screen. All right, Funny Man. A, B, C, D, or F L bomb. That was terrible.
Um, I give my grade again.
Wait a minute. Somebody didn't go, didn't they? Because no, I guess everybody graded.
Yeah, we have 8 people who already did. So we have 9 total.
Yeah.
But just Nikki didn't vote.
Okay. All
I
right.
think we're
Good. All
done.
right. Well, in that case, you got all A's and one B, so that beats Randy. So
Hey.
yes, it's still an A minus, but it's one more A than Randy got. So congratulations to you. Now you get to pick the next game host.
How many points does she get?
She got 5.
Okay.
Okay, so the next game host I would like to pick today out of everybody is Insane.
Ooh, interesting choice.
what do I have to do now?
Pray.
You have to pick a game. Insane, you have to pick a game that we've played in the past that you enjoyed, and you're going to kind of host it.
Oh, fill in the blank. Have we played that? Darn it.
Not yet.
Okay. I can't pick. I don't know. The trivia games where you get asked questions and there's 3 answers. I don't know what we call that game. Trivia? There you go.
You say.
You pick trivia. You say that one. An interactive comedy trivia game. All right. So How does this work? I'm gonna have to pick a thing. Does anyone have a trivia question for us? How do we get to the person?
I do.
Oh, well, we ask a
I got
question, right? You got one? Oh, good. All right, Joey. We'll use yours. That means you can't be in this game.
Okay. Here's the trivia question. I eat a hard-boiled egg every day, and I heard they're really healthy for you, especially the yellow yolk part. And the reason is either A, it contains quite a bit of iron, or B, it contains quite a bit of protein, or C, it contains a lot of omega.
I'm sorry.
Tell the question again.
I got it. Yes, the yellow part of a hard-boiled egg contains iron, protein, or omega. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what do we do now?
We all think about it for 5 seconds, and then as a collective group, you come up with what answer you think is correct. What do you think, Mr. Tomato? And
Protein?
eggs? All right, he's saying protein. Anybody agree with him?
Dr.
Yes.
Oz,
Mrs.
Dr. Oz used to always say it was good for your brain to have the yellow part. So what part is it? Is it iron, protein, or omega?
I'm gonna go with omega.
Omega is the high, and that's what keeps your brain working. That omega oil.
That's what the experts think, but they're stupid because they eat too much omega.
Okay.
I thought it was protein, to be honest. I don't know nothing about nothing, but I thought the whole point of the egg was the protein.
I know the
Based on
white
your
part. The
relationship
white part,
advice, it was
is
the
protein.
protein.
Too, though. The white part is protein as well.
Yeah, go back to the relationship advice.
Eggs ain't really that's a myth. Eggs ain't really healthy. But I'm gonna go with omega. I'm gonna go with omega just because
The yellow
it's
part.
it's different.
What
Okay.
you do now is you lock in your answer and you turn off your camera.
Omega.
I think omega makes sense then.
Omega.
Omega.
Because it all has protein in it. So I think
If
omega.
Also, hey, Steve. Also, if we get it right, Joey has to. We decide whether he does 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else.
Something else. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes,
You're right.
we'll torture him. Don't worry.
I say omega.
Turn your
Oh,
camera
I
off.
agree with omega.
Okay.
So Joey, their collective answer is omega. I think they can turn their cameras back on, but what is the correct answer, Joey?
Well, the egg does help with brain function, especially as you get older. It can prevent dementia and what's the other one? I forget.
Dementia?
The other one,
Dementia.
Alzheimer's.
Dementia. Oh, that dementia. Yes.
Okay. And you are right. It is omega in the yolk and protein in the white thing, the white area. So you are correct. It is omega. A lot of people might think, oh, that's in salmon or something like that, which also has omega. But it also is in eggs.
True. My dumb ass was thinking alpha and omega. So
Now that's Jesus.
that's what I was saying. I was like, what does egg got to do with him? I don't know.
So now I think people have to choose what we do to Joey because we all got it right.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else.
Something else.
Something else.
Something
It's
else.
Joey Lee.
Something else, because I don't know if I want to hear about rectal thermometers again.
Let's do something else. Okay.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Something else.
Lock her in.
It's usually at this point somebody will take over the show and say, "Okay." So we can... All right. What do you want to see him do? Something else, Randy? Pick something new.
Something new. Okay.
Suggestion.
Tough one. Something else. Read the Declaration of Independence.
Like anyone's done that. What do you think he should do, Nikki?
He should read the Declaration of Independence as Nicolas Cage.
Okay. So we're starting a new trend where we repeat the last thing into the new thing. What do you think, Kyle?
Oh man, I think he's got to do it cross-eyed.
So read the Declaration of Independence as Nicolas Cage cross-eyed. Isn't that the same thing? Okay. Rose, what do you think Randy, whoever we're torturing, should do?
You could also, can he sing the Declaration of Independence while he's,
As Nicolas
Cage
Well,
cross-eyed?
should he sing it to the tune of Camptown Ladies?
That could be your thing if you want him to.
I'm adding that. What do you think, Speed Bump?
Well, I would like to see him do all that as Radio Gaga Queen.
Radio Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga?
No, Radio Gaga Queen.
Queen, right. Well, I heard Radio Gaga Queen. I'm not all right. Well, is there anyone left? Because I don't know what else we could throw at him. Funny Man Green didn't go yet.
Yeah. Now I'm the darkest person on the screen, and y'all keep on forgetting me. I mean, that is crazy.
Turn your camera on.
You're the darkest person on the screen because your camera's off.
Oh,
Dark as you get. Awesome.
I really wasn't dark. Okay, so I got bad memories. I ain't gonna remember everything what everybody else said, but for me, he's got to do it in a Jamaican accent.
Okay, man, it's gonna be crazy. All right, where is our bar mitzvah boy? I mean, Joey. His camera's off. I think he's writing this down, or he's in a fight with his second wife.
Didn't get a chance to go.
Boom.
Oh, I was gonna say marching in place.
Yeah.
Marching in.
I was saving him for the best march in place. Movement. Wow, we haven't had that. Joey, where are you? He's getting props.
Says I'm in the back. You're in the show. There I am. You put me in the back closet. Beat me up.
Would you like me to
Rocky's
repeat?
hitting that beef. You guys probably never saw that movie. Okay. So I understand I have to sing the Declaration. Which one's the Declaration? That's the... How's it start?
We the people.
We the people. Okay. And then Nicolas Cage, he did the show, the movies about that. Cross-eyed, okay, I'll try my best. Radio Gaga Queen. Does that mean sing Queen songs? Like Freddie Mercury?
No, I want to hear him sing the national anthem or whatever.
Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay. And then in a Jamaican accent, marching. Okay. Let me know when I start. We're supposed to start here.
I'll give you 10 seconds to get.
Okay. Ready? Let's go. What was it again? 407 years ago. You were not allowed to vote. Now you are. I'm Nicolas Cage. Don't I look like Nicolas Cage? Look, I look like Nicolas Cage. And look at my eyes. Am I cross-eyed? I don't know. I can't see my own eyes. Okay. There's hope. Hope. Hey, man, look at my dreads. I like to smoke marijuana. What do we call it? Oh, ganja. Ganja, baby. I can run real fast, too, because we Jamaicans run fast. What's that guy's name? The guy who ran real fast?
Usain
World
Bolt.
record guy. What's his name?
Usain Bolt.
Oh, Usain Bolt. Yes, I'm Usain Bolt. I do nothing but smoke ganja now that I'm a millionaire. And I listen to Bob Marley, and I got dreadlocks. God bless America, land that I love, independence, documentary, through the light from the, oh, I almost fell down, from the mountain to the prairie, to the ocean, bright with snow. God bless my underwear, my only pair. God bless my underwear, my only
Yeah.
pair. Okay, declaration. Nicolas Cage. Hello, I'm Nicolas Cage with a hat like Joey Lee, and I have crossed eyes. And oh, we are the champions, my friends. Lady Gaga, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. Da, 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 da. We are the champions.
Big finish.
We are the champions. No time for losers, cause we are the champions of the world.
All right, you guys. Whew,
What a
the time is
workout.
up on that 3 minutes, and yep. Wait a minute. Stephen Insane. Yeah, there you go. That's
Wow. That was wild. All right, so I guess we're going to go to the scoring for the performance that was just witnessed by Force. I guess if you liked what he did, you turn your camera on. If you didn't like what he did, you leave your camera off, and I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cameras on if you liked them. Cameras off if you didn't. If you don't understand the question, I don't know what happened. I guess nobody liked you. I don't see any cameras but me and you.
I'm still catching my breath. I'm just
Oh, me
glad it's
too.
over. I don't care if they hate me.
Yeah. So are we set? Somebody say locked in. I feel like everyone else went to a different chat room. I think it's just me, you, and you, Joey.
I'll sing another song if you want while we're waiting.
I'd sing Camtown Races, but I'm not doing that again. I guess they're locked in.
Something 5 miles long, doo-dah, doo-dah. And that's Camptown Races?
It's Camtown Races.
Camptown Races, 5 miles long, doo-dah, doo-dah. Something, 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 something. Oh, the doo-dah day. Oh, the doo-dah day. Oh, the doo-dah day. Camptown Races, 5 miles long.
What did I start
Somebody
here?
bet on the bay.
Hey,
Is that it?
Steven, you
We
gotta.
got-
He's got to choose. He's going to test his funny, so he's
Oh,
going to earn
thank you.
points by picking who he thinks left the
Right,
camera
like
on.
him. Okay, thank you. I got it smacked in the head. Yeah, I needed direction. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna pick. Let's go with Funny Man Green.
Well, that's good, but you're looking at one that left the camera on right now.
Oh, Randy. How about Randy? How about Randy? Will you vote for me, please?
Apparently, I did.
I'm the only one. You're the only one.
Well, no, there's more, but you got to keep progressing because I
Okay.
left my camera on because I don't think you hit any of the points, but it was funny.
I would agree with you that it was tough. I tried my best to be funny in the end.
You were working at it, man. You were working at it. You get an A for effort. For sure. So now you got to pick the next person.
So you get 5 points, and you test your funny and see if
Test
you
your
can
funny.
press your luck.
Let's see. I'll go with Insane, since he gave me this task.
Here I am. My camera's on. I didn't know what to expect as they overloaded you, but at the end you were just dancing around like a Kansas City faggot. So I had to give you at least a B.
All right, let's see. Who's next? Kyle
Funny Man Green.
or Funny Man Green? Funny Man Green, that's right.
Is he
Camera was
there?
off.
Did he fall
Yeah,
asleep? Okay, let's go.
Right.
yeah. But I had my camera off only because I said do a Jamaican accent, and not one time I heard Amon or anything like that. I just heard, you know what I mean? I got dreads and I'm smoking ganja. And the Declaration of Independence, she didn't say nothing about we the people. You start singing the Star Spangled Banner and everything else.
That's all I can remember.
But I do like the fact that's the first time ever I seen you take your hat off.
So I think you got whammied.
Yeah.
You got
Okay,
one.
so I
And
got
that's-
no vote. Do I keep going or I stop?
No, you got one vote because I voted for you.
Okay, Tim.
Yeah, but the one.
My camera was on because I asked you to march and you marched, and I thought it was funny.
My camera was on because even though you missed a bunch of the points, you said yes, I'm ready. We said go, and you hit us with the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah, that was.
I made up a lot of words. I don't know if you noticed.
That singing was so bad that set on your shirt was trying to get off your.
Well, you know what they say: whenever life hands you lemons, you do whatever the hell that was.
Did I get one from Kyle?
Yeah, you got one from me. That was a good effort. But I mean, even though you missed a lot of stuff, it was entertaining. I'll give you that.
He don't get any points because
Right,
I
you got whammied.
Yeah, he got whammied.
You
You
whammied
got
you
yammied.
by the funny man. Whammied you.
Oh well. I'm glad it's over.
But you did make fruit salad though.
We are too.
It's-
So what happens now? That's what I want.
Oh.
A shout out.
What about
What
Okay.
happens
You're
now is that now that we are at the end of your game, Insane, your cast will grade your game, starting with Nikki Halstead. A, B, C, D, or F failed. Bob, how did he do at his game?
I thought he did good. I'm gonna give it a B plus just because it could have went a little smoother because I feel like we've all been through this one especially. But it was still fire. Like, listen, it worked out in its own way, and it might have been a little jumbled, but we knew what was up, and we made it through, and that's all that matters. So B plus.
B plus. Well, you didn't hit the honor roll right out the gate, so you will get 10 points, but you still can give 5 if you stay in the A-B range. So who's going to be your next grader?
Let's try Randy. He'll probably give me an F.
Let's try Randy. All right, Randy. A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb. What would you grade his game?
This is your flight to India.
I'm just kidding. Doughboy, don't get on that airplane. I'm just kidding. I'll give him a solid B. I just think he's funny. He's funny.
All right.
Boy, it was a bumpy road though, for sure.
Well, you got 2 B's, and that's really good for your first time trying it. So who's going to be your next grader? Insane.
Yes, let's go with Kyle.
All right. Kyle, A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb. That was terrible.
I'm gonna have to give it a B, because I would say, it was a bit of a peach, but this is a nectarine. So
Food for jokes. I'm in love with you already, Kyle. All right. Tic-tac-toe, 3 comedians in a row. Y'all give it up for Insane for at least staying in the AB range. So you're doing good. 3 Bs. Who's going to be your next grader?
Well, we go from the Yemen to the tomato.
To the tomato. All right, tomato. A, B, C, D, or F, L, bomb. That was terrible.
I've never seen that game played better. I'm going A.
Oh my gosh. Good thing he's a newbie, right? Woo! Newbies. All right. All right, you're holding steady. You got definitely a B. A solid B. You haven't moved to a B plus yet, but you do got 1A. So who's gonna be your next grader?
Let's try Rose.
Ooh, Rose. Okay, good choice. Good choice. All right, Rose. A, B, C, D, or F, L, bomb. That was terrible.
B plus.
Okay, B plus. And she says it with a half smile. So definitely, usually Rose has stuff to say afterwards, but I guess the plus was the word. So you're holding at a high B plus now because you got an A, you got a B plus, and then you got 3 Bs. I think I heard a B minus in there, but I'm not sure. But 3 Bs. All right, so who is your next grader?
Funny Man Green.
Ooh, Funny Man Green. He's a tough grader. So you got like big chutzpah. All right, Funny Man Green. A, B, C, D, or F, L, bomb. What would you grade that game?
Hey, I'm not giving it no F or whatever like that. No, but I do got to give it a D. The only reason being is because I mean the game was fun. I mean Joey did his thing and everything, but it wasn't your game. It was like everybody else's. Everybody was telling you what to do. You at one point you even said, "Yeah, this is when Brenda comes in. This is your game."
I don't
Everybody.
live in New York.
I'm sitting there like, oh, you got to do this, is this. Oh yeah, you're right. But yeah, this is your game. Everybody else.
All right. Well, I think did you say B like boy or D like dog?
Oh, I said D like dumb.
No, wait a minute. No name calling.
No, I wasn't calling him. No, I was just saying D like in duh, like the sound. I wasn't.
Okay.
No.
Okay. No. I got PTSD because I got a troll on my page. Shout out to Jay-Z, who
Jay-Z,
constantly. Yeah, Jay-Z, he's a troll on my page, and he has this bad habit of name calling. So like he's been doing it all day, so I got PTSD from it. So my fault. All right. It looks like you're like at a B minus, right? That would be right, everybody? So he got like 3 Bs, he got a D like Diddy. He said deep doo-doo.
That would be a C plus.
That would be a what?
That would be a C plus.
Okay, well, you're in danger. You in danger, but you still got 2 more graders. So who's your next grader going to be?
Nikki gonna kill me. So who else do I have here?
You have Joey Lee or Speed Bump.
Speed. Oh, I haven't heard from Speed Bump in like an hour. Where'd he see what he has to say?
All right, Speed Bump. A, B, C, D, or F, L, bomb. What would you grade that game?
I'm not gonna grade it too terribly bad, but I had to put my helmet on because my wheels came off the hinges, bro. Like it was all over the place. I love you, but dude.
Oh man. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Okay, Nikki fell
Not
out
even
there for a
supposed to be
second, but
working
she's back.
today.
So last up is Joey Lee. A, B, C, D, or F fell bomb. What would you grade that game?
Well, I'm going to give him an A plus 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 because I not only got to eat eggs or talk about eggs, but I got my pits wet, I got my exercise in, and I'm going to live 100 years more because of him.
Okay. Well, an A, but I don't think that pulls you up to a B.
A
I
plus, A plus.
Okay, A plus. So what does everybody think? Let's see. He got like 3 B's. He got 1 D. He got A plus. Do y'all think that equals a B minus at least? What do you
Yeah,
think, Tim?
yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, speed bump. What do you think? Does that get him to a low B?
No.
Funny
Yes,
man
yes.
Green. Does that get him to a low B?
Yeah, I think it's at least wait, you said a B?
A low B. Yes, he got like 3 B's. He got 1 D, and then he got an A plus. So I don't know. What do y'all think? That's what I'm asking. What do you think?
What did Speed Bump give it?
Yeah, what speed bump give him?
I gave him a D. Okay, so he got 2 Ds.
Yeah, 2 Ds. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then
So
I don't know.
that's like a C.
C
Uh,
plus.
Yeah, like a C plus. Yeah.
Kyle, you gonna save your friend? What do you think? Can we give him a B minus?
Um, I'm sticking with the B. Yeah.
Okay, Joey Lee, does all the grades together get him to a B minus?
Let me calculate here real quick. Okay, so let's see. An A would be 1. A D would be 4. D went on 4. 2. Hang on. It'll be
Okay,
soon. It won't be an hour.
I have to
yeah,
talk to
well,
Joey's
while
math
you
teacher.
calculate, we'll come back. Rose
Okay.
Valley,
Mhm.
can we get him up to a B minus?
Let me see. So we had what, 4 B's, 2 D's, and 1 A plus, which was what, 95? Let me calculate.
Okay, while she's
18
calculating,
divided by 8. What's that?
That
okay,
doesn't
That's
work.
like
remember
2
the number
point
one
something.
You do
rule.
it.
Number one rule: when
2.6.
I'm talking, nobody else is talking. All right, Nikki, what would you give him? Do you think we can get him up to a B minus?
So I think what nobody's taking into account is poor Insane was slow to arrive. So he did not catch the conversation that we had. And so he really did walk in blind. So I have a heart, unlike some of y'all in here. And I feel like we should ease him on into the B because he really was just drifting in the wind.
I love it, Randy Holton. You think we can get him to a B minus?
I think it's a C plus. We don't
One day you
Well-
bring your wrong notebook.
we don't want to blow any smoke up his ass.
According to the calculation, he's at a B. He has.
I
He's
question
at a
Joey's
B.
math.
Okay, Joey said the B. All right, I think according to the calculations, we will up him
It's a
to a
B.
B and give him his 5 points. So
It's a B.
Tim, you see, being on his side is a good thing. Like I think
Yeah.
you broke the ice and you like you
It's a
appealed
B.
to Nikki, and then she came to your side, and then you got the mathematician. So 5 points for you, Insane, and we have come to the end of this episode, which is like I gotta think about this, but we do shout outs on every episode. So I want to first start by saying shout out to every one of you who bought one of these comedy card decks. shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. We hit our goal, 50 decks sold. We are the bomb. Let's keep it going. They are $5 plus shipping and handling, which is an estimated $10 per deck. You guys can get them by inboxing me direct or commenting on this video, and somebody will get to you, namely me. But shout out to all of you guys that purchased the decks. Our dreams are about to come alive. We are about to go into the world that no other comic besides Mark Kidwalk Britain has gone into, and that is the world of comic books and Comic Con. That's right, we've made the leap, y'all. We've taken comedy all the way to the other side with highlighted characters of Sndcty, storylines that you won't believe. You guys just have to stay tuned. So my shout out goes to all of you who purchased the deck. Gratitude from the bottom of my soul. One deck feeds 10 comedians. Always remember that. I don't know what else you do with your money, but I don't know the last time I heard $10 could feed 10 people. So jump on the bandwagon, help us out, let us know that we are doing the thing, and play some of these games that you guys have seen here tonight. And shout out to the folks in the chat. You guys were doing it. Mac Timney is always tuning in. Zach No Breaks Estrada. Thank you so much, you guys. And shout out to all of you guys that didn't make it on the show. I have explanations later of why that happened or didn't happen. But I am so glad we got to do Friday the 13th with all of you guys that were on the show. Shouts out to you. You guys really make my day. I have such, ups and downs at work, but I look forward to this. Oh, Crispy Bacon was out in the audience because her camera failed. So shout out to you, Mrs. We see you. We see you. Then we had, let's see, boy, Matt Timney talks a lot. But y'all all at the count of three, shout out to Matt Timney, okay? Keeping our analytics up.
Thanks,
One,
Matt.
2, 3.
Thanks,
Hey,
Matt.
way to go.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
My
Ding,
finger
ding.
is sore and I can't do any more. See, I'm dropping bars. All right, so we're going to do the shout out. And this is the part of the show where we pay homage to those who have had something to do with us in our comedy world. We're going to do our point score, meaning how many points we got. And then we're going to do a golden shout out, which is our goes out to the person on the episode that made the show for them. Everybody with me?
Yes.
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 All right. We are going to start with Rose of Valley, 30 seconds, shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
Shout out to everybody on the episode. Everybody was really funny tonight. And I don't think I had any points tonight. And special shout out to, let's see, the new guy, Tim Maida. You made the episode because you were really funny and you were fearless and just brought some new material. And I thought it was hilarious.
Amen. And Joey Lee nods his head in agreement with the big goose egg. So you are not on the board tonight, but fear not. You gave it a great shot. And we have like 9 million episodes to go. So better luck next time. And stay tuned to the green room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get, let me do this. I have to ask you, how did you think the new game tonight went? The Grade Your Game.
That went good. We all had an opportunity to participate, and I think it was good, and it gives us a chance to try harder.
Okay, I'm digging it. All right, Randy Holton, 30 seconds on the clock. Shout out, point score, golden shout out.
I would like to be serious for a second, and that's just for a second. Shout out to everybody on the show. It was good times. Good times. That's,
No, Look at that smile. It only comes out so often. He's like super giddy about this episode, so that's good. All right. Point score and golden shout out.
Point score, I think I have 10 points. 10.
I'm looking at Joey Lee. Just nod your head or put your finger on your nose if that is correct. That's not correct.
Huh?
Hold your fingers up. He says 5 points. He says 5. Okay, we'll have to get to that later. So who is your golden shout out?
Tomato, man. It was just a salad all night. Vegetables and fruits.
And nuts and berries. Okay. And then I get to ask you, how do you think the new format went? How do you think it went tonight for you?
I think it was fun, and that's what it was fun. It sure was.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so shout out to you, Randy Holton, for your 10,986th episode. So always fun to see you back, and stay tuned to the green room. All right, Kyle, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
Well, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to definitely everybody on here, and my boy Zach Estrada for hooking me up with this sweet ass gear.
Woo! Zach Estrada, you are awesome.
You my boy. Aren't you glad he's in your lives? But yeah, it's been a fun Friday the 13th.
And point score and golden shout out.
I don't think I got any points, honestly.
All right, Joey Lee is nodding in agreement with the big old goose egg. So, all right, but who gets your golden shout out?
Honestly, I'm gonna give it to you because like this is really fun. This is a fun platform. I can just like hang out, be myself, play with food. They say don't play with your food, but I love playing with my food.
And I'm an adult now. I can do what I want. So always good to have you back, Kyle, Mr. Yammers, as our bacon would call you. And what did you think of tonight's new game, Grade Your Game?
I didn't know what to expect. I thought that was going to be the tornado, but hey, it was a great time.
I love it. And it's always honest when both dimples show up. So awesome-tastic. Stay tuned to the green room. All right, Tim, Maida, I love that. You got me. All right, so you've seen how the shout-outs work. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out those that have had something to do with you in comedy. Point score and golden shout out.
Okay, I want to shout out Abigail Dort and Tommy D for making sure that I got on here and made time for this. And then I want to love you guys. And then I want to shout out Shelly Kelly and everybody at Evolving Comedy at Sndcty Bar in Fort Myers, Florida. We workshop every week. Like I said, I'm 2 years into comedy as of, it's after midnight here. So right now, so it's my 2-year anniversary.
Y'all give him a clap up. We ain't got no sound effects. Woo!
And I'd still be telling unfunny stories if it wasn't for those folks over at Evolving Comedy. So thanks, guys.
Right on. What was your point score and golden shout out?
I don't even think I had any opportunity to gain points because I didn't host a game. So it's a 0, even though I did pretty darn good in the first game at least. And then my golden shout out's got to be the yams. I love puns. I love props. Oh, it's funny stuff.
Yeah, he's in love, Yammers. And Joey Lee is in the green room, nodding his head emphatically on the goose egg. But you'll come back and you'll have plenty of chances to earn points. But I think you did awesome-tastic. And as a newbie on the show, I ask all newbies the same 3 questions, and it's time for yours. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Did you have a good time?
Amazing. Such a good time.
Oh, right on. Look at the sincerity on that face. Woo! I'm gonna capture that one. All right. Number 2. How did the cast treat you?
I was felt so welcomed and very confused, but not worried about it because I felt like you guys weren't gonna let me flounder. So I really appreciate that.
No, definitely not that. we look after our own around here. We make sure everybody, even if you are fucking up, we will fuck up with you. Just so you're
A
not
great yes
alone.
and bunch. Great yes and bunch.
There you go. And now number 3, most important to us. So listen up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, y'all, give it up for Tim Meta.
All
No,
right.
I'm just kidding. A third one is, and always most important to us, will you come back and join us for another episode?
I will because I realized I didn't shout out my wife and that'll get me in trouble. So I got to do it next time.
Well, we shout her out. Thank you, the spouse, and actually
Mrs. Tomato.
Mrs. Tomato, because we are actually it's in the works, but a show with the spouses of the comedy world because I want to know what the other side thinks when I'm over here hogging up 2.5 hours of their spouse's time. I want to know what kind of bitches they think I am and what do they think this is. No, we always love them for their support because without them, we couldn't have y'all. So it's like, I just want to get with them. All right, Tim, very nicely done. Stay tuned to the green room. That's where the actual action happens. And oh, I get to ask you, how did you like the games tonight?
Oh, they were so much fun. I mean, I think I did well. I hope so because I'm a little competitive, but it was a lot of fun.
I see
Not
you
that you
got
could
that.
tell.
I see you got that competitive eye. I definitely see it. All right, speed bump. 30 seconds on the clock. Shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
My point score is 0.
Aww. Wah, wah, wah. Joey Lee is definitely shaking his head, but I thought you were really funny, so that works. All right, so golden shout outs and shout out.
My shout out, first of all, I would like to thank my comedy group, City D Arts. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be as funny as I am. My other shout out has to go to the panel. If once again, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. My golden shout out has to go to the new guy for sticking around. Tomato, that's his name, right? Yeah, Tomato. Okay. Uh, Good job for sticking around.
Okay, I definitely think that those are some good shout outs. He was a good sport and stuck around with us and had some fun. But shout out to you for your show and killing it on stage. Ooh, and keep on working with Sauce in the City because I think that it's a good home for you. And I think you're getting funnier from the first video. So keep on rolling. All right, insane. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
I think I have 5 points. I don't know where the points were in this game because I forgot them. But my shout out is to the scripting team. Oh, not the shout out, just my shout. My shout out is to Rose for coming back again to this insane group. The speed bump. My golden shout out's always to the new person, Mr. Tomato, Tim Mato. Scripting crew needs some talking to.
All right. Well, Joey Lee is putting his whole hand on the camera, so that means you did indeed get your 5 points. I don't think that's enough to be the king of the hill, but it was a nice try, and we always appreciate you coming by and playing the games. So, who does your golden shout out go to?
Mr. Tomato.
Oh, Mr. Tomato. Then now I get to ask, how did you feel about tonight's show, the more freer format?
Very interesting. I have to think about it. I guess with the pre-planning and the scripting, and if I was on time, I'd know what's happening. So that would help.
That would help a lot. But we appreciate you playing pitch hitter as the alternate, and I think you did amazing for not knowing what the hell was going on. So y'all give it up for your brother and over there, Mr. Insane, for giving us a full screen.
Yeah.
You know what's really weird? I see a lot of other shows and I see them struggle to cast their shows. I see them struggle, right? Week after week, they struggle to do it. And I feel embarrassed of my riches because I'm able to fill this show out. So thank you for being an alternate and being available to come by and fill in the ninth box.
Sounded
And
weird,
stay
but
tuned
okay.
All right, Funny Man Green, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
All right. I want to give a shout out to you. I want to give a shout out to everybody, the whole crew. Shout out to the Morning Mac crew. Shout out to my boy Flex. Shoot. As far as points, I won one game, so I think I was 5 points or something. Who else? Oh, I want to give a shout out to the supermarket, whatever, that helped Kyle with this, with his junk and all, like somebody said, "How's the show?" Oh, it was great. You know what I mean?
You are silly. All right, who gets your
And I want to give a shout out to Speed Bump. Ironically, he's in the wheelchair and had me rowing. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
all right, who gets your golden shout out?
the golden shout out has got to go to the new guy, Tomato. Yeah.
And you guys are we're not going to be able to push him out the studio. His head is going to just get like stuck in the studio.
But Brenda, I know what you was doing though. You started this new game to let people know. Oh, you host it and see the junk that I go through. I know you for 5 years. I know what you was doing. Oh, you think it's all easy and all to do all this and all? Funny Man Green want to keep correcting me and everything and all. You do the show. I know.
Okay. Well, how did you like the freer format while we're on the topic?
Oh, I mean, I liked it. I mean, I was so glad because I went in and out and everything too. So I didn't even know. I would have been just as much in the dark as Steven. You know what I mean? Like insane. So if you would have said pick a show, I'd be like, I don't know, Strip Joker. I don't know, like. I don't know what the.
Okay, so like just to fill all of you guys in, from now until probably we're never stopping because the comedy card deck and your character cards, people need to know who you guys are. So we will continue to roll out with the free format because this is like you guys playing at home without me. I don't live in your states, but you purchased the deck. So shout out to all of you guys who did that. And you guys will be playing at home, and I will not be there to go, no, that ain't it, or yes, or no. You guys roll by your own rules. So I like to see how y'all played the game. And tonight it was simply too funny. So stay tuned to the green room, sir, where all the chit chatter is imminent. All right, we have Nikki posted 30 seconds on the clock. Shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
So my shout out tonight is a little bit different. I want to shout out the one we'll see because I know we all miss his face, but if it wasn't for Will, I would have never met you, Brenda. And I'm grateful every day that that opportunity happened. So shout out to Will also because he keeps me incredibly motivated. There's never been a time, no matter what I've gone through in this process, and I mean, he's seen me at some real low lows where I'm just like, why am I even, you know? And Will has been that person to call me or whatever and go, hey, it's going to be all right. Push through. This is all part of it. You're getting it out of the mud. Just he's a real motivator and a real inspiration to me in a lot of ways. So shout out to him. Points. Oh God, I got 10 of them hoes. 10 of them. 10 of them.
You got the thumbs up from the point scorer, so 10 of them, and I think that's enough to take the lead. Joey, put your finger on your nose if I am correct. That's enough to take the lead. Yep. All right. So you are in the lead so far for points. So congratulations. It must be good to be in front of everything. But how did you feel tonight went?
I think it for what it was, and the fact that you just handed us the reins and said yeehaw. Yeah, I think it went as good as could be expected. Even the stuff that was off was still funny. Everybody rolled with it. It worked. That's what it's about. So I really love that. My golden shout out is going to go to Tim Maida. Let's make his head a little bit bigger. He can win the Guinness Book of World Records for biggest vegetable. I don't know, biggest fruit, whatever. But he came in. He jumped right in, and I love that. So golden shout out to him for sure.
Oh my goodness. Don't you remember your first episode, Nikki?
I try not to, Brenda.
I remember it. And Mr. Maida did tons better than most. So y'all give it up for him for at least making it over the hump. All right. Last but certainly not least, Mr. Joey P. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
0. That's what I got. All that effort. Thank you very much. No, I had a great time. Tim did good. Tim the tomato. I think he looks more like a squash with a beard, but one of those gourd squashes, you know. But anyhow, let's see. I told you my points. Let's see. I'm gonna do something a little different. Shout out to Insane. I think he's the only one who got that I was doing Father Guido Sndcty, and I don't think anybody else did. And plus, just before I started my marathon, he said something like, "This seems like a lot to have him do." So I appreciate that. Like, you're about going to the electric chair, and people say, "Well, I don't know. I think there's a little bit too much electricity going through this body." Oh so God. I'm gonna give him a shout out, and then my golden shout out is my dear friend. It doesn't look like we're friends, but not so funny man Green. They told me what a piece of gum I was.
Oh dear Jesus. Well, you know what? This is going to be more storylines for season 3. So you guys out there tuning in and in the studio, you guys pay attention for season 3 because I just came up with what we're doing in season 3. But Joey Lee, I kept you for last because I wanted to say live in front of all of our family, friends, and fans, congratulations on the top 40 comics in the World Series of Comedy. Y'all give it up for Joey Lee. You worked.
Thank
you.
Nice
I
job.
do well.
Who do
I
y'all?
hope to get higher than that.
Well, just getting to
But
top 40 because
it's
when I met you, you weren't placing. So now that you're in top 40, that's amazing. Like you actually got up there.
Well, the real
Now
prize is being able to perform with so many great comedians. They have so many
Mhm.
there that I'm sure it's going to be very, very competitive. So
I'm
I look
sure it
forward to
will.
being there and just being there.
Yep, but that's the part that I'm excited about is the fact that you now get to be there. And that wasn't the case when I
Mhm.
met you. So I'm so glad that within the time that we've known each other that you've achieved one of your comedy goals. So now let's shoot for the dreams, okay? Let's shoot for number one, two, three, somewhere in the top 10, somewhere in there. I'm not saying we got to go all the way to the top, but I definitely look forward to seeing where you will place. And I'm just so proud of you. So keep it going, keep it rolling, because the Joey Lee Gianmarco card just went up in value. And that is our
Thank
show
you.
for tonight. The shout outs. We hope you guys enjoyed it because I really, really, really did. Catch us on our next episode on Sunday night, same time, same place. You know, it's in the title, it's the late show. We'll be there. We hope you will too. My name is Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and buy a comedy deck, please. It's gonna be my birthday, and you can't say no to me on my
Here we
birthday.
go. You know what? I know, I know, I know, I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, I know, I know, I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?
All right, you guys. Great show. Great times in the city. But and you guys did an amazing job. So let me say that. Thank you so much for taking over. And Funny Man Green is correct. I did want you guys to see what I go through in order to create a show, and I wanted you guys to do it in front of someone new so that you understand the same pressures that I have dealing with you guys and a new person. It's nerve wracking because you want to impress the new person. You don't want them to fly. Put your hand down. All right.
Do you know we're
I
still
don't.
live?
I don't want you guys to um, what I want you guys to do is to get in the habit of doing this because this is the new format. Remember, we have a 39-week season. We are on episode 18. You guys have all commandeered your seats, except for when you're not here and I find somebody like Tim Maida. I will slide them in a heartbeat. But for the most part, you guys have your seats solidified. This is our cast. This is what we do. And I want you guys to play the games like you're at home playing it with your friends, family, and fans, because that's what we're selling. We're not selling come on the comedy show and be a comedian. We're selling the game, which is take it home and at your most boring point at your family gathering, whip it out and get yourself 2.5 hours worth of fun. Okay, so just get we're progressing. So we're progressing through these 39 weeks, and by the end of this, each of you will be able to spawn off in different directions and do your own version of whatever you of the show. Hopefully you'll buy the card deck and do your own, like Steven saying, and Dickie Headass and a couple of others, right? Because it's your show. Um, Joey Lee shared with me a comedian who in 2005, fun fact, in 2005, he created the comedian trading card. And I'm saying this to say this. I'm congratulating him because he is tops. We are Marvel. Does that Do you understand the difference? Right? Tops trading cards are sports. And they don't know each other. There's no storyline in their card deck. In our card deck, there's a storyline. All of you know
Right.
each other, and hopefully we'll become friends. Hopefully, my fingers are crossed. Some make it, some don't. Who knows? But
Hey,
um,
brother.
yes,
Um, am I the only person in here is like squeaking or something? No, like I think somebody took when you said pour it out and have 2.5 hours worth of fun. They thought something else or something because I hear a bunch of squeaking and junk.
no, you're the only one. But thank you for
I
that.
hear it.
Um,
Okay, I was saying I know I'm not going
I
dumb.
don't hear any squeaking at all.
I hear
Oh,
it.
you guys do?
We are live still too. I don't know if you
Oh, it's
want us
it's
to be
raining.
live.